Cadeirydd y Cyngor, aelodau'r Prifysgol, cymrodyr y Prifysgol, graddedigion ac anwylgyfeillion. Mae'n hyfrydwch o'r mwyaf gen i gael eich croesawu chi yma i gampws y Drindod, yma i Brifysgol Cymru, y Drindod Dewi Sant. Wrth i ni ddechrau bythefnos o ddathlu, ledled o wlad, fe fyddwn ni yn ymgynnull yn enw Brifysgol Cymru i gyflwyno graddau. Graddau i raddedigion i dalent y dyfodol. Ac mae'n dda o'r dedd gen i gael eich croesawu chi'n gynnes iawn yma heddiw i Gaerfyrddin, wrth i ni ddod ynghyd ar yr ail ddiwrnod i gyflwyno graddau yn enw'r Brifysgol. It's a great pleasure for me as Vice Chancellor to welcome you all here as we confer the degrees of the University of Wales, Trinity St David. Today is a day I always enjoy, because today we have the performers. We have those that really know the value of timing, the value of a second on stage, the value of stage left or stage left. Dych chi wedi dysgu crefft, dych chi wedi dysgu eich talent, a wybod beth i gwerth gair, beth i gwerth eiliad, beth ydi gwerth symud i'r chwith neu'r dde, a gwybod pa bryd i fod yn dawel. Mae dawn artist, mae dawn unrhyw un sy'n ymwneud â'r llwyfan yn gwybod fod eiliadau, fod amseru bopeth. 2 blynedd wedi ymheibio, 3 years have gone past. I wonder what will you miss as you take your leave from this university. Will you miss those very long hours in the bar, or perhaps those longer hours in the library? I leave that for you to decide. We'll certainly miss, Chairman, the generosity of the rugby team as they sang every Wednesday evening about 3 o'clock in the morning under our bedroom window, singing Calon Lan. And can I thank you for watering the rose gardens so well? Mae yna rhyw rhain arbennig ar y thos yna, Lenny. O'n i ddim beth yw ond mae o rhywbeth yn y dŵr sydd wedi gwneud gwahaniaeth mawr. Mae'ch teuluoedd yn falch ohonych chi. Maen nhw'n hynod o falch. Petro, ni ddim ond gallu dal y wen sydd ar eu gwynebau nhw. If I could only capture the glee, the smiles on the faces of your parents, they're so proud of you. They really are. Can I humbly suggest that there's never been a better opportunity than this afternoon, straight after this ceremony, to ask them for that £5,000 for that new car. I think you'll find that they will more than happy give you the cheque. But as they take pride in you, I hope you take pride in them as well. Dyw ddim yn hawdd dyddi yma i gynnal myfyrwyr trwy goleg. Mae yna oblygiadau ariannol sylweddol. It's not easy supporting youngsters through university education. And we'd like to thank you, and I'm sure that you would want to join with me in expressing your gratitude to your parents, your supporters, for all the help that you have had over the 3 years. Diolch yn fawr iawn i chi. Ga i fanteisio hefyd ar y cyfle i ddiolch i staff y Brifysgol, staff academaidd a staff gweinyddol. Mae'ch cyfraniad chi wedi bod yn allweddol i lwyddiant ac i dalent y myfyrwyr sy'n graddio. If it was not for your dedication, for your professionalism, our graduates today would not be coming on stage. Thank you for all you have achieved. Diolch i chi am yr holl waith da chi'n gwneud. There are students graduating today from the arts, music, drama, media, religious studies, Islamic studies, a range of subjects linked to the creative arts and the humanities. And we stand here in our academic regalia, linking the traditions of the medieval collegium with a new world. We stand here in recognition of you, civic leaders of the town, of the county, and also from the university. We do that to honour you. We do that to mark the importance of this day in your life and in your professional career. Today, you will cross the stage, and once you go throughout that door, there are so many opportunities in front of you. Mae'r cyfleoedd o'ch blaen chi yn aruthrol, a gallai ddim ond ymuno yn dda i chi. Gymaint ydy'r cyfleoedd, a mae'r cyfan yno i chi ei perchnogi, ei tyluno, i creu a gwneud gwahaniaeth. You will know as I do that the real value of the word educare is to draw out that which lies within. And isn't that the art of the actor? Isn't that the art of the musician or the dancer? to take that piece of literature, to take that music and to draw out, to define that character, to articulate through voice, through a body, through art, or through theology, to identify the truth of the character, the truth of the situation. I hope this university has helped you to develop the right skills. Wedi datblygu'r sgiliau iawn I chi I berffeithio'ch talent. Cychwyn y daith ydych chi. Fe fydd y daith o ddysgu yn daith oes. Today, some of you graduate with a BA. That's fantastic news. But do remember, those are only the first 2 letters of the alphabet. There's so much more to learn within the University of Life. But you started that journey here in Carmarthen. You started the opportunity here in Carmarthen, in Cardiff, and further afield. And I only hope that we've given you the opportunity to learn your craft. I ddechrau ar ddysgu beth ydy obligiadau fod yn grefftwr. Crefftwr geiriau, crefftwr cerddoriaeth, crefftwr symud. Mae'r cyfan yn ymwneud â rheolaeth, a phersenoliaeth, a dehongli. Ac oni dyna beth ydy bywyd ydwch? Dehongli problemau, dehongli cyfleoedd anodd. Chi oedd yr eithwyddiannus. Fe gawswch chi gyfle, you were the lucky ones. You were given 3 years to engage within a university environment. I hope you now will give something back to our communities. That you will stand as facilitators of change. Dyn ni'n byw mewn byd lle mae angen arweinwyr. Arweinwyr sydd ddim yn dilyn dogma. Arweinwyr sydd fodlon herio. Arweinwyr weithiau sydd fodlon roed i'ch ben y parapet. A dweud na, lywodraeth. Na cyd-destun gwlad, diw'r hyn sy'n digwydd ddim yn iawn. Mae angen pobl sydd ar hyder I ddweud I dweud. I ddweud trwy gelfyddyd, trwy ddehongli celfyddyd, trwy gelf, trwy gerddoriaeth, trwy wleidyddiaeth, trwy ddiwinyddiaeth. Pobl gadarn sydd weithiau yn fodlon I herio. Chi di herwyr y dyfodol. Chi di'r unigolion hynny sydd yn gallu gwneud gwahaniaeth mewn cymunedau. Ac wrth I chi adael y brifysgol, byddwch chi nawr yn cychwyn ar taith wych o wneud gwahaniaeth. Pe ydych chi'n graddio heddiw o Prifysgol Caerfyrddin, fe fyddwch chi'n dod yma ac fe fyddai'r is-gynghellor wrth eich derbyn chi'r brifysgol yn tynnu gap ac yn cyffwrdd eich pen chi. Ac wrth wneud hynny, mae'r hen brifysgol yng Nghaerfyrddin yn dweud, dyn ni'ch yn eich rhyddhau chi, dyn ni'n eich gadael chi allan i'r byd. A mewn gwirionedd, dyna da ni'n neud fel crefftwyr. Rhoi cyfle heddiw chi ddysgu'ch crefft ac yna mynd allan i'w ymarferu. Ond wrth I chi ymarfer grefft, oed hynny'n ymwneud â'r llwyfan, a diwinyddiaeth, a traddodiadau, a celfyddydau. Da chi, mynwch gyfle I gael eich dweud. Mynwch gyfle I wneud gwahaniaeth. Be confident challengers. Be honest facilitators. Be leaders of change. Don't look down at anybody. Don't look up either. Just look across and be yourself. Os allwch chi fod yn hyderus yn bywydach chi, yn beth chi'n gredu, beth ydy'ch gwerthoedd, fe allwch chi wneud gwahaniaeth. A wyddoch chi, mae Cymru angen pobl ifanc sy'n fodlon sefyll. Sefyll dros I hegwyddorion a gwneud gwell cymunedau. Ac mae hynny'n wir ar draws y Deyrnas Unedig. I sincerely hope that you learn the value of humility and compassion. You are the ambassadors of change. Seek the common good and use art. Use the creative power of words, of music, in order to make a better world. Mae'r cyfle ganddoch chi. Whether you realize this or not, but today you join a guild of graduates where there will be hundreds and thousands of individuals across the world that will carry with them on their professional CV a single word behind their name. Do you know what that name is? Cymru, Wales, the University of Wales, Trinity St David. Today you become ambassadors for this learning country, for this great country that has placed education at the heart of educational reform. And where you go, wherever you take your craft across the world, you celebrate Wales. Da chi'n sefyll fel llys genhadon Cymru, yn eich gwaith, yn eich proffesiwn ac yn y cyfar fyddwch chi'n neud. Dwi'n falch iawn ohonoch chi. Dwi'n gobeithio bod chi wedi mwynhau eich cyfle yma yn y Drindod Dewi Sant. A fod traddodiad yr hen Drindod, fod traddodiad celfyddyd, fod traddodiad y cyfleoedd perfformio yng ngwead eich DNA chi hefyd, wrth i chi symud ymlaen. May God bless you. May his countenance always be with you. Cross that stage. Enjoy now the journey ahead of you. Make a difference, because your talent could change somebody's life. Your performance, your musical rendering, your dance could change the world. I wish you well. I bid you joy. Llongyfarchiadau.
Prifysgol ac yn helir ar yr 8fed a 9fed o Orffennaf 2019 yma'n Dref Caerfyrddin, gynulliadau awdurdodedig Prifysgol Cymru y Drindod Dewi Sant. I dderbyn i'w briodraddau, bersonau da i gair sydd drwy efrydiaeth yn y Brifysgol a thrwy disg, medr a dyfalbarhad wedi tylyngu'r cyfriwraddol yn unol ag ordiniadau'r cyrff dyfarnu. Gyda phob gweddi a dymuniad ar iddynt fwynhau iechyd a hir hoedl i wasanaethu eu cenedlaeth a'i gwlad dan fendrith y nef. Yna, dy oleini a gyfyd mewn tywyllwch, ath dywyllwch a fydd fel hanner dydd, a rhai a fyddant ohono ti a adeiladant yr hyn ddiffeith leoedd. Gorau awen gwirionedd. The best inspiration is truth. Be it known to members of the university and to all here present that unauthorised congregations of the University of Wales Trinity St David are being held here in the town of Carmarthen on the 8th and 9th of July 2019 to admit to their appropriate degrees worthy persons who have, through study at the university and through learning, ability and perseverance, been deemed worthy of such degrees in accordance with the ordinances of the awarding bodies, in the hope that they may be given health and long life to serve their generation and their country under the blessing of heaven. Then shall thy light rise in obscurity, and thy darkness be as the noonday, and they that shall be of thee shall build on the old waste places.
Byddai'r hysbys i aelodau'r Brifysgol ac i bawb sydd yn bresennol fod Prifysgol Cymru y Drindod Dewi Sant wedi rhoddi'r awdurdod i'r athro Medwyn Hughes dderbyn i'w graddau fyfyrwyr Prifysgol Cymru y Drindod Dewi Sant a enillodd raddau yn unol â rheolau'r Brifysgol. Gwelir enwau'r myfyrwyr a gallu ei derbyn i'w graddau yn y cynulliad hwn ar y rhestrau printiedig sydd wedi ei dosbarthu. Let it be known to members of the University and to all who are present that the University of Wales Trinity St David has granted authority to Professor Medwyn Hughes to admit to their degrees students of the University of Wales Trinity St David who have qualified for degrees according to the regulations of the University. The names of the students that can be admitted to their degrees during this congregation can be found in the printed lists that have been distributed.
Anrhydeddus is-ganghellor, cyflwynaf I ti ddisgybl o Brifysgol Cymru y Drindod Dewi Sant a enillodd radd athro yn y celfyddydau. Honourable Vice-Chancellor, I present you a student of the University of Wales Trinity St David who has gained a degree of Master of Arts. Dagmar Pike. Anrhydeddus is-ganghellor, cyflwynaf I ti ddisgyblion o Brifysgol Cymru y Drindod Dewi Sant a enillodd disysgrif ôl raddedig. Honourable Vice-Chancellor, I present you students of the University of Wales Trinity St David who have gained a postgraduate certificate. Tara Michelle Carmarthen. Cathy Evans. Eunice Nikesa Kimaliro. Lee Odisho. James William Young. Anrhydeddus is-ganghellor, cyflwynaf I ti ddisgybl o Brifysgol Cymru y Drindod Dewi Sant a enillodd disysgrif canolradd a sylfaen mewn Cymraeg ymarferol. Honourable Vice-Chancellor, I present you a student of the University of Wales Trinity St David who has gained an intermediate and foundation certificate in practical Welsh. Caroline Betty Ann Loman Hancock.
Anrhydeddus is-ganghellor, cyflwynaf I ti ddisgyblion o Brifysgol Cymru y Drindod Dewi Sant a enillwyth radd athro yn y celfyddydau. Honourable Vice-Chancellor, I present to you students of the University of Wales Trinity St David who have gained a degree of Master of Arts. Nia and Harrod James. Gethin David Bickerton. Eilir Gwyn. Griffith Owain Wyn-Jones. Lowry Rebecca Morgan. Gwethlian Mai Williams. Sophie Grace Malifant. Zachary August James Patterson. Arideris Isken Hethlo, Cyflwy na VT, disgyblion o'i Prifysgol Cymru e Drindod Dewi Sant, a ennill lwythrath baglo yn y Caerfyrddin. Honourable Vice-Chancellor, I present to you students of the University of Wales Trinity St David who have gained a degree of Bachelor of Arts. Nia Caitlin Barkhouse. Kira Gabriel Josephine Bissett. Thomas Robert Bowen. Emma Davis. Darren Stephen Evans. Emily Rhiannon Evans. Lara Danielle Evans. Caitlin Jennifer Godley. Atella Teresa Keenan. Katiana Lee Malcolm. Jordan Williams Nasser. Grace Hazel Nichols. Georgina Diana Palmer. Bree Margarita Powell. Dominic David Price. Darian Billy Quigg. Michael Rodney. Jack Joseph Ronan. Jessica Ann Setterfield. Kyle Stephen Stead-Roberts. Ryan David Stead-Roberts. Nikita Marie Thomas. Lauren Elizabeth Williams. Hannah Joy Howes. Kellen Maya Thomas. Joseph George Dayton. Andrew de Saint-Croix. Chelsea Page Marshall. Carrie Elizabeth Geely. Amina Zara Usala. Tyler Jane Farrer. Geraint John Howard. Isabel Jones. Georgia Picton. Erin Summerhays. Verity Tucker. Rosa Marie Whitley. Rosie Williams. Lauren Woodward. Curtis Scott Bray. Zinzan Owain William Gillespie Davis. Kellen Floyd Cartwright. Esme Meredith May Cheadle. Joseph Lewis Cornish. Miriam Rose Edwards. Sarah Catherine Mai Edwards. Katie Rees Vucken. Mared Griffith. Kellen Have Hughes. Ellen Gwethlian Hunt. Katie Beaufort Jones. Elan Mydion Jones. Branwyn Aleri Morgan. Gethin Roberts. Sean Emlyn Williams Jones. Katie Louise Ball. Joshua Gavin Railton Boyce. Darianne Evans. Eliane Nia Jones. Morgan Claire Phillips. Georgia Kaya Sinead Taylor. Rodri Jordan Barnsley. Megan Alicia Frank. Robin Alice Morgan Truin. Sophie Louise Norcott. Autumn Lee Passmore. Iona Georgina Robertson. Jamie Rollinson. Bethan Ruth Thomas. Carrie Nicole Woolley.
A wnaeth y myfyrwyr sydd newydd gael eu cyflwyno i'r brifysgol, a wnewch chi sefyll os gwelwch chi dda. Will all of the students that have just been presented to the university, would you please stand? So I will admit you formally to your degree. Trwy awdurdod y brifysgol amddiriedwyd i mi, derbyniaf chi'ch graddau a diplomau priodol ac I holl freiniau y graddau hynny. Yn enw Prifysgol Cymru, y Drindod Dewi Sant.
Boed eich gofal yn wastad dros lwydd ac yn rydedd ein prifysgol a'n gwlad.
Croeso I sefydliad graddedigion y brifysgol.
Congratulations, you are now graduates and ambassadors of Wales. Llongyfarchiadau. Please be seated, ystedwch.
A rydw ddys Isgen Hethlo, Cymru do FET, disgyblion o'i Brifysgol Cymru, e Drindod Dewi Sant. Nad yn int yn bresennol yn ymseremni hon, ond sy'n gymhoes I dderbyn cymhoesta. Mae enwau wedi ac afnodi yn ganolog. Honourable Vice-Chancellor, I commend to you students of the University of Wales Trinity St David who are not present at this ceremony, but have duly qualified for an award. The names of these students are recorded centrally.
A trwy awdurdod y brifysgol amddiriedwyd I mi, derbyniaf y myfyrwyr hynny ar gyfer I graddau a'i diplomau priodol yn enw Prifysgol Cymru, y Drindod Dewi Sant.
Am rydeddus Isgen Hethlo, cyflwy'n AVT, disgyblion a ennill lwyth ysgol oriaethau brifysgol. Honourable Vice-Chancellor, I present to you students who have won university bursaries. Gwobr Tudur Bevan, Tudor Bevan Award for the contribution to creative writing or the creative arts in Wales. Joseph George Dayton, Gwobr Caerfyrddin Perfformio, Performing Arts English Prize. Bethan Ruth Thomas. Gwobr Cymraeg Collins Sparrow, Collins Sparrow Prize in Welsh. Claire Rayland. Gwobr Goffa Sylvan Evans, Sylvan Evans Memorial Award for Welsh. Katarzyna Laboon. Gwobr Diwinyddiau David Lewis, David Lewis Divinity Prize. Georgia Taylor. Gwobr Stuart Burrows, Performing Arts Welsh Medium Stuart Burrows Prize. Celyn Clwyd Cartwright. Gethin David Bickerton.
Croeso cynnes neu croeso nôl I chi gyd heddiw. A warm welcome and welcome back to you all today. My name is Ellis Horsop. I'm the newly elect campus president for the Student Union of Carmarthen. So not quite ready to leave university just yet. I have had the pleasure of serving many roles this year, from part-time officer to hall warden, but enough about me. Today is all about you. As graduates of the arts, you are confounded in your creative abilities and performing, which I have had the pleasure of watching over the years as a student myself. This day is yours, and it's been a long time coming. I wish to congratulate each and every one of you for your successes, not just academically, but for the extra step you took with us as a student union, as a university. This year has certainly been harder than most, but that hasn't stopped any of you from joining into our clubs, societies, and campaigns for change. As you graduate, you might notice some things would have changed now. You may find yourself frequenting Carmarthen's bars a lot less. Waking up on Thursday mornings won't be as rough as before. Less late nights panicking frantically about that assignment due the following morning. Less 9 AM starts. That's a win in my book. But perhaps that's not too bad. There's a lesson or two to be learned from these experiences, so take note and take care when you depart us. Carmarthen, Trinity, you all care deeply for what matters. Your priorities are in the right place. Your dedication and enthusiasm to standing up in what you believed, from period poverty, mental health, which led to the launch of our Big White Wall campaign, to flying the rainbow flag on our campus in harmony with our LGBT students. Course changes, marching for the people's votes, you called on us, we listened, and we, the university, acted upon it. Your passion to this student union has led to a lot of excellent changes, and it wouldn't have been in motion without you. So as you leave Carmarthen for the last time, no longer a student, but a graduate, I hope you remember the great things you have achieved, both doing study with us and at the student union. You stood up for your rights, you made your voices heard. The world is moulded by your voice, and as you go forward, be sure to use it. Make change for better, for all. I may have only started my presidency, but I have grown through these experiences as a student, just as you did. I'm immensely proud of what you've accomplished and created. I wish you all, each and every one of you, the best of luck in your future lives and careers. Don't be swift to forget your time here, and please keep us in mind as we prepare for another freshers. Llongyfarchiadau I chi gyd, congratulations to you all. The world is yours to shape and perform upon. The spotlight is yours.
Vice-Chancellor, Deputy Chairs of the University Council, Honorary Fellows, graduands, and members of your family, a warm welcome to this congregation. It's a great joy for us as a university to celebrate the success of our students. Mae'n hyfryd bod yma heddiw I ddathlu a'ch chwyddiant chi a cyfraniad chi wedi wneud I fywyd y Brifysgol. A mae hynny'n bwysig iawn. Yesterday, we had the great privilege of making David Anderson, the Director of Museums Wales, as giving him an honorary degree of the university, and for the contribution that he has made to Wales. But he made one very important point. He talked about people's individual stories. And all those stories combined make up and tell us the story of Wales. And I think that's very, very important to recognise and to understand. Actually, as a grandparent, I've had the opportunity to spend some time with my grandchildren talking about their story. And their story is of great interest to them. Mind you, there are some episodes in their story which possibly I'd want to keep private. But I'll let you off into one secret. We've got twin boys who are 9 years of age who live in Carmarthen. And when they were 18 months, we decided to take them to Liverpool to stay in the Marriott for a weekend. We came down for breakfast on the first day, and unfortunately, they destroyed the restaurant. What do I mean? Breakfast cereal was strewn all over the floor. There were rolls thrown. There was milk and sugar on the carpet. And my wife and I were in despair. We just wanted the ground to swallow us up and disappear. And the day after, we had the indignation of the restaurant manager telling us, sorry, you've got to go into a room on your own. When I told them that story, they didn't believe it at all. It's a part of their story, a part of growing up. But what's more interesting, they wanted to know about my story and about my life. And also, because they'd learnt in school recently about the First World War and the celebrations, they wanted to know if a member of their family was in the First World War. So I took out a picture of my great-grandfather, or my grandfather, who served in the Royal Flying Corps as a pilot. And as we discussed what he did, I said to them, unfortunately, 70% of those pilots were killed. And the inevitable question came up. Well, what would have happened if Grandpa Thomas had died? And the brutal reality was, Lloyd, Louis, you would be here today. Because that is the story, our story as a family. That's the realization of what makes our family into something which is unique for us. Now, our students today have got their own personal story. And their story will include that they have been graduates and are graduates of the University of Wales TSD. They will look back with fondness on their days here. But in years to come, they will talk to their children, their grandchildren, and other members of their family about their story and how they belong to this institution. And can I say, as part of your story, it's important to realize that you've got your degree here, but the doors are always open for us to support you in future. Because we are a university that cares for our students. We are a university who wants the best for our students. We are a university who puts students at the centre of everything that we do and achieve. But of course, you will have an opportunity to be a part of other people's stories. You will contribute to other people's experiences. And as the Vice-Chancellor said, it's important to be supportive, caring, listening, because your input will have a huge formative influence on those young people and other people you come into contact with. Stories are important because they could make us what we are, but they influence also the kind of society and the kind of nation we are. And today, we need a nation that works together, that lives together, that is mutually respectful of each other, that creates the best opportunities for us people. I'm confident that we have got excellent students here who make an important contribution to the life of our community and our society. You know, I'm very proud of our students. We've got Rob Simpkins in the congregation here, who is the new president of the National Students in Wales. He's the second University of Wales TSD president to become national president. And I'm looking forward next year to seeing the third. So it's great that our students are becoming leaders on the national stage. They're influencing what happens to students in Wales, but they're also influencing what happens in our country. And here are the people who will stand up for justice and righteousness. Here are the people who've got a great concern about our planet and who want to bring about change. Here are a generation who are ready to develop good relationships within our communities and within the world in which we live. Can I say to you, Graddio ones, you're a credit to yourselves, you're a credit to your families, you're a credit to this university, and you're a credit to this nation. Bob lwc i'r dyfodol a pob llwyddiant i chi. Diolch yn fawr iawn.
Mae chi rym talent dyfodol Cymru, a dyna sy'n gwneud i werth clywed a gwrando ar y talent y dyfodol. Da iawn, a pob dymuniad da i chi gyd. A newch chi sefyll nawr i dderbyn baner y Brifysgol. Will you please stand to receive the University Standard?